Alright, let's just send this blue sky post. Start my... There we go. That is capturing correctly. Okay, so got some Metroid music going. And because it actually tells me the name of the song, I can put it in the now playing. I'm very happy about that. Okay, so... First things first, let's run my old code. So here's what it does. Also, if you hear squeaking in the background, that is my roommate. She has an interesting laugh. Let's see. So, does it just crash? It just crashes. Great. Let's not run my own old code then. Let's just make a new one. I'm gonna reference something from that old code, but for the moment, all I need is the basic window. There we go. File, save as. Card game rewrite.c. Great. Come on. There we go. We have a window. Yay. Okay, so now that that's done, it is time to figure out exactly what the problem I am trying to solve is. And so the first thing I want to do differently, let's see. The first thing I want to do differently is I was previously storing everything as an array of numbers from 1 to 52. Turns out this sucks. So now everything's going to be, it's just be a 2-letter code, so the Jack of Hearts is going to be the JH. Right, and then we're just going to have an array of 2, whatever, I think. And then we're going to have JH as one of those. And then we'll have like the standard translation script. So basically, I'm going to have all of my suits. Those are me stored as Bezier. There's going to be stored as Bezier curves. And so if I have an H in the second slot here, then that just means display. Right, that's the shortcut there. I also need to slightly modify my Bezier tool, but we'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, so the design for the game I'm making has our 52 card deck actually split up into 4 sort of subdecks. And so my original code was shuffling the entire deck, but I actually don't ever need the entire deck. What I need is basically like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or wait. No, it would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, and then the final boss is gonna be the King, Queen, Ace. But also the 2 of diamonds. The player always starts with that. So it's going to be right. So these are sort of custom slices of the playing card deck. And I also need to have a good way to render all this, and I'm not going to worry too hard about that for the moment. Got my bevy. I'm not going to worry too hard about that for the moment because we have plenty of time. I'm going to stream probably. I'm going to go for 4 hours today, 4 hours tomorrow. So we should have plenty of time to worry about actually making it look nice tomorrow. But I am going to have to render... What was the math I did? I think it was... So... I'll come back to it. I'll just figure out how many cards I can render in total. Well, actually, we can do that right now. Boom, 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 boom. Whoop, don't want to do that. What's it doing? Oh yeah. Okay, so it's 800 by 450. So, and I know the cards are going to be 125 by 175. So let's just do that math real quick. Nope, not that one. Uh, 800 over 125. All right, so our 800 by 600 window can store 6 cards wide, and what was it, 480? Nope. 450. Okay. I think it was just 2. Yeah, 2.5. Okay, so just 2. 6 wide, 2 tall. So a total of 12 cards. And that's before I worry about scaling and stuff. Actually, let's start with this, and then we'll render sort of on top of them. So just draw around a rectangle, I think. What do I do? Control Shift T. Draw around. Draw rectangle rounded. There we go. And we need to start with a rect. Or okay, great. Okay, let's just set up our rec as it's XY. Oh, heck. Alright, I need to figure out a way to display them correct. So let's just do screen rectangle rec equals. So it's XY width height. So let's see. So X is wait, no, X. Yeah, screen width over 2. To 125, 175. This one's kind of fun. I can actually read the text super well in my menu theme in Metroid Prime Hunters. Oh, and now I closed it so you can't see it. Actually can't read the text very well in okay, cool. So now we just use a rec. So roundness, let's do, I think I did like 1. Let's just do 1.0. 3, I don't know. And let's do black so it's really easy to see. And I broke something. What? Is it this one? Oh, wait, no screen. That's totally valid. What am I doing here? Why is it? I just want to see something where it initializes as a rectangle. Come on. Oh, okay, they're curly. Got it. Okay, and this one shouldn't have been capitalized and was. Okay, so still doesn't work, but I should only have one error. 32. What do you mean expected? Okay, draw a rectangle. Huh. Just try one, maybe? That doesn't work either. Okay, fine, we'll just... So you happy now? No. Feel dumb. What is this? What do you mean unused variable? It's being used right there. Okay, correct. And then three more, and then 3 more arguments. Okay, let's see what the hell this is. Come on. Expected. Oh, is there some import I forgot? Oh, wait. I know I'm importing Raylib.h. Does this import something weird? Fired for... Hi, Void. How's it going? I'm trying to figure out why a very, very simple line of code is breaking. Okay, let's just... Okay, let's just put these two in and see what happens. Nope, still broken in the same way. Actually, no, it's broken in a different way, but, problem is the same. How's it going, Void? Oh my god, I forget, I left the Void in... Okay, great. That's way too round. Doing well. I got my bevy here. I got my root beer. Got some popcorn over there. Oh yeah, my beverage. Had a nice little walker there. Went to get some food. And I'm programming, which is something I want to be. I went to a part. There was some work event yesterday, and I spent the whole time being like, "Wow, I wish I was home programming. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?" And here I am, home programming. So. Screen height over 2. Okay, let's see. Const int card width 5. Const int card height equals 175. Great. Now screen width. This one's kind of dramatic. Okay, so that is right in the middle, which is what I want. So we can use this logic to fill the screen up with like 12 cards. And my channel is kind of like I'm starting to have kind of a black and white theme, so it could be interesting if I. Here, I cut it in half, but this is like an Uno playing card. You can see it's got this black and white theme going, and then the kings are like red and white, but that could be interesting. And I still need to figure out how to fill my Bezier curves, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, this song is a little loud. There we go. Okay, so now I need to space these so that I can put 12 of them on the screen. So... Programmer's best friend, for loop. For int I equals I less than or equal to 12. I plus plus. Great. So now It's kind of funny to me that someone just like went through all of the Metroid songs and was like, I have nothing better to do today than rank them all. And then did it, and I uploaded it. I admire this, honestly. Okay, so I is less than 7. Then we're just gonna do I. Oh right, I need an array of rectangles. Let's just call it fucking array of rectangles. Array of rectangles of I equals card width times I card height. Card width times I is 0. Card width card height. Else array of rectangles of I equals card width times I over 2 card height, card width, card height. Okay, great. Wait, no, I should do mod 7, I think. Here, there we go, that should work. Alright, and then we gotta... Okay, let's see, it was... Wait, actually, I've got... Okay, let's see. Last flip. Okay, right. So last flip point. So it's just I is less. Yeah, I equals 0. I less than or equal to 12. Let's just say that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy this. Draw. Oh, and I need to make sure I get the close curly so I don't confuse myself later. Rectangle rounded. That's what it was, right? Yep. Okay, so it's gonna be array of rectangle. I 0.2. Oh, segments, yeah, 3 is fine. And black. Okay. Oh, well, helps if you put a semicolon in there. I'm missing a few semicolons. Okay, what'd I break? Did that fix things? Okay, great. I broke something else. Okay. All right. Capitalization. One, two, three, four, five, six. Less than 12. I is less than 12. Okay, there we go. Why is this? What's with this straggler? Okay, so we got 13. Okay, it goes from 0 to 12, so that's 13. Everything works perfectly. Wait, what happens if I do this is I'm at 6? Okay, so that's actually worse because it doesn't show me the error graphically. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I is less than 12. Less than 12. And we got this, so we got a blank one and then an extra one for some reason. Wait, how am I rendering 13? How am I rendering 13 rectangles when I only have slots for 12 in my array? One, two, three, four. Okay. Okay, so there we go. That does that. I'm gonna just set that less than. Okay, great. So now, I guess I can make them a little bigger, honestly. Um. Okay, 133. Let's do 100 and. Well, no, it's 125 by 170. Okay, let's do 130 times. Okay, so it's 2.5. Okay, so 800 over 25. 32. Great. So, okay. Okay, so I guess the question is like, how big do I want my rectangles to be? Because if I have them like this, then that leaves a bunch of space for UI stuff. Okay, let's just add some padding. Rectangle, so XY. Okay, something fucked up. Oh, I see. Wait. So wait, it's okay. So it's. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's. Actually, if I do screen hover 4 plus 4. See what that does. No. Okay, not that. Okay, so they're all sort of glued together. I would like to separate them. Um, by like 5 pixels. Because that's just padding the corners. What? Okay, so that is padding there. Okay, and then we need to reduce the. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Let's just do the same thing on the other side. Why is it? You should produce like pretty much the same result, right? Padding. Let's just do I minus 6. Just stop trying to be clever. Okay, so that still produces the same result. Card width. So if it's less than 6, so wait, that's 7 minus 1. Oh, okay, okay. Let's do times. Nope. Nope. Why is this? Okay. A card width times. Could just go back to iMod 7. Okay, that produces that other root error. iMod 6. Yeah, what's causing this space here? Okay, so adding extra, so the extra padding isn't, so it's XY, so X, card width times I, okay, so if it's less than 6, so we go from 0 to 5, and that's 6. So minus 6 should work. It'll go from 0 to 5 again. We got this extra. Okay, great. Padding over to. Well, okay, so I minus 6, so it'll be 6, yeah, so it'll be 6 minus 6 is 0. Plus 5 times I. Why is it? Oh, I see. 5 times I minus. Cool. Now we just add some vertical padding. And we have 12 beautifully rendered cards. Times 3, actually. There we go. And now I want to start rendering. So I guess usually you want to render the top left. So we can just render the top left plus some constant. I mean, we can just use padding again, and then it's just draw text. Okay, position X. So array of rectangles dot X. Whatever, and then just whatever this does. Okay, 20 and ray white. And that needs a semicolon. Okay, great. So okay, let's make this 40. Okay, so let's just do padding over 2, I guess. Since the cards are so small. Okay, so that's starting to look a little bit... That's starting to look about right, but here's another card. You can see it's vertical, so we actually want... Okay, now we need to do this sort of like well, the height measuring thing for fonts. Remember that being a pain. Measure text DX, okay. Great. Actually, no, I don't even measure text DX, I just need measure text. Okay, great. I need vertical padding, so... Oh, what a break. Oh, that didn't work. Kind of funny, actually, how much that didn't work. Wait, measure text. String width, okay. Wait, actually, can I just... Like, this is not the final form anyway, so can I just, do that? Okay, yeah, sure. That'll work. The slant spacing is suboptimal, but we can fix that later. Okay, so now we need a way to render different things to each card, but I'm going to take a quick detour here. And if you hear laughing in the background, my roommate has a very loud laugh, and we have very thin walls. Let's see. We want this to also be... Well, let's make the canvas big. Let's make it 800 by 100. Okay, so this is a bad example, but... Let's say I want to use this shape. And probably need to put a bunch of lines. There we go. It's hard to close. I don't know how you close Bezier shapes, but whatever. Let's say I want to use this shape. So I first need to... Oh, I can just subtract 400. Subtract. And then I should be able to scale... Ooh. Okay, so if I want to run... So I need to know the center of all of my shapes so I can drop them where the center wants to be. But that means I'm going to need an array... I'm going to need a method that, like, adds the desired position to all of my... Okay. Let's take a quick break. Hmm. Okay. For anyone just joining, I'm taking a quick break because my brain is starting to slow down. Hmm. I wish I could store them as, like, relative rather than absolute positions. Um... There we go. Oh, I just realized this is, like, completely unfucking readable. So... if I could read them as offsets rather than just, like, straight data, that would actually make a lot of things easier. I should probably go to my chalkboard and explain what I'm talking about here. Mm. Okay, well, this is gonna be a long stream of tapping out this early in terms of... Okay, so offsets. So currently, what my Bezier curves are, they're just a list of points. So you got point A, point B, point C, point D, and then it does some math to figure out how you're supposed to connect those. But what I would rather do is, instead of having this be a specific XY, it is an XY that's supposed to be combined with something. So we have, 200, 400 as our initial position, and then we take these two when you combined it, and then this next position is like knows what the previous position is, and so you just do the offset. So if this is like 10 and 15, right? So you get 215 or 210 for 15, right? And then this next one just says, okay, take those and add some more stuff. That sounds like a Panda program, though. Okay, let's see if there's anything in the docs that like helps me here. Okay. Okay, so this is all 3D modeling stuff. This isn't audio. Okay. Text. Textures. Shapes. Vibration. Okay, this is all gamepad stuff. Okay. So that's just the same here. Okay. I feel like at this point I kind of just want to start trying stuff, but all right. Well, let's see if I. Gosh, this code is bad. If key equals 5, divide everything by 2. And now we need a function that does that. Okay. Void divide everything by 2 takes the vector 2 points. Takes int last valid point. And nothing else. For int equals 0, I less than or equal to last valid point, I plus plus. points of I dot x equals points of I dot x over 2 points of I dot y equals points of I dot y over 2. Okay, and then we just do please don't crash. Okay, I crashed. Oh, yeah, right. I need to tell C that I'm about to that I have a function declaration to do. And it still didn't work. Undefined reference to what am I talking? What? I don't know what this error even is. Undefined reference to divide everything by 2. Can I just... Does that work? Okay. It gives a different error. Okay. Divide everything by 2. Undefined response. What? Okay. Oh. I put it inside another fucking function. Alright. Get rid of that. Actually, that's... Okay, I wanna just go back in time a little bit. Okay, great. Boom. Boom. Okay, and then press 5. That's kind of fun, actually. Okay, so that that scooches it up for the. Okay, how do I? Oh. I feel like what I could do is just like if I have my XY coordinate, right? Then and I have my Bezier curve, then I can just say this starting point is this coordinate, and then we also need to figure out the scale. So if I scale it, hmm. No, I need okay. You know what? Let's just I'm gonna go make some decaf. Got my big jug of hot water, my almond milk, got my mug. get everything I need to make coffee, and hopefully it doesn't make a huge mess. All right. So I'm going to be fiddling with all of this coffee stuff. And I'm apparently clicking on random stuff. Oh, no, I do. This. There we go. There's my mixer. I need that. There we go. I'll be right back. Just interact with the, there we go. See, I'm looking. There we go. Okay. Wait, why did I move? Wait, now playing is... Okay. Lock in, focus. I am not locked in, focused. Okay, so for those just joining us, um, I don't know why I drew that. Okay. I'm glad I did this stream. I am struggling to form coherent thoughts, so I'm gonna end the stream for now. Um, we will be back.